We back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on that road to 100,000 subscribers. If you new to the platform, welcome to the family, man. Y'all know the drill. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show from here. AV Mob, hit it one time. Let's get him, let's get him. Let's go. What's up, Mob? We back at him again, man. Kicking it off from the top. Story number one, Wicked and Wild situation. So, boom. This is when dudes put they talk themselves into a nice little spanking. So boom, we got a little dude coming up around the way now. Matter of fact, we got an older guy around the way. He a well-known figure. I'm talking about Shorty got the block in an absolute chokehold. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So now, the neighborhood that he got up under compliance for real, y'all know our new word, man. We got tension around that motherfucker. Meaning, everything is coming through him. He the biggest thing moving around there. And all the young dudes around there, they come up under him. And they like to come up under him because he the type of dude that always do for the team. He aggressive, so if it's time to stand on that business, he gonna stand on it. And he a team player, meaning he gonna get what he need to get for the best number, and he still gonna give it to the men for the best number. He not gonna put the tax on them that lead to the envy, so forth and so on. So now he doing his 1-2 for real. He feeding the whole neighborhood. You already know how that go. Word get out. Alphabet boys come. Feds end up indicting the whole neighborhood. Now, they ends up coming around. They grab everybody up. The guys go fed bound. But there's a couple of dudes out there that was still, they were still in the mix, but they wasn't under the microscope. So they ends up escaping the indictment. So boom. They ripping and running around the way. It's always the one guy. It's always the one dude that always wanted your spot. So now that you gone out here, he putting smut on the big man name, talking about, man, yo folded, yo was a rat. Man, y'all don't even know the nigga that he was copping the shit from. That was really my uncle, the big man. Whole time yo was working for them. My big uncle told me don't tell nobody though, man. You niggas is coons around here. Y'all was all up under his thumb. Why you think I ain't never fall into compliance, man? Cause whole time I was working with my big uncle. He was really working for us. So not only did you call a man a rat, not only did you put smut on his name, now you trying to make everybody feel as though the only reason that big homie was in a position, the plug that he getting all his work from is your uncle. But you out here and you ain't got $2,000 to your motherfucking name. This is the delusion that people be out here trying to sell. So boom, he going around, but the major thing that stuck out was he called the dude a rat. So of course, big bro, he over the joint for real. He calling uptown. Listen, it's crazy word now. So mind you, got a 5-year bit, but he got a little nephew out here, whatever the case may be. So now, big bro ends up calling uptown. He tell his nephew, man, go see about that. Go handle that for me. So nephew, of course, he steps up to the plate. Now, the little dude who put the smut on OG name, they all come from around the same neighborhood, the neighborhood that I told y'all about. So one day, little cuz pull around there, he jump out the car. It's a nice hot summer day, cookout, everybody outside, bikes coming through. It's lit. I'm talking about his feet. Where the little dude that put the smut on the name, he's so-called the fake boss of the block now. So he's standing right there in front of the gate, but he got like 10 bras around him, like 10 pair of soft legs right there. So boom, cuzzo pulled up, he jump out the car. The little dude who was talking crazy, he must feel some tension or he must feel that something off. So he tries to go ahead and approach little cuz. Boy, what's going on, baby? How you feel? Soon as he open his hand to say what's up, man, the little cousin open hand, I'm talking about fire out on him. Boom, bitch, you done lost your mind talking about my uncle. Whole time he come out the hip, you already know what come next. Bang, 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 bang. I'm talking about he get the overworking the little dude. So now, some of the little bras, they back up, they scared, they get to dropping they drinks, they taking off. But one of the bras right there, she more of a street bra for real. She like, all right, that's enough, baby, please, not right here. Not right here. You gonna end up catching the M1, please stop. Whole time the little dude, he look at her like, man, you right. He just throws him back to the ground, but he crack him one more time. Bitch, you better tighten the fuck up out here. He go ahead and dip, he jump back in the car, he saw skirt, woo, he gets up out of there. Now, this is how Wicked and Wild this little situation is. The little broad that end up telling them to stop, him and her kind of had a thing going on. Now, mind you, I told you she more of a street girl for real. So, she picks her man up for real. She ends up getting him into the car, take him down to the hospital because he got to get checked out. He done just got overworked. He go down to the hospital. They go ahead and do what they do on him. Boom, they release him. When they release him, they go ahead back home for real. They booed up. But now, he more so venting to her like, man, I'm telling you, as soon as I get out of here, babe, I'm going to punish you. I swear to God, man, I'm going to wipe you down and put that belt on his ass. Whole time, she like, listen, don't even worry about it. I got it. Now, the reason she say she got it is because she got some cousins who thoroughbred and they love her. So now, this is how Wicked and Wild the streets get. The cousins that she raised, they don't got nothing to do with this situation. Even the fact that she calling them, she don't really got nothing to do with the situation because she wasn't never in nothing. The little dude that did that to her boyfriend, he ain't never say nothing to her. She wasn't never in no harm's way. Her wanting to be a stand-up broad, which I get, but you putting yourself in man business. You putting yourself in street business. So boom, she make the move. She call her cousin. She let them know what the word is. She tell them what she want them to do. They like, all right, that's the best. Say less. Send us a picture of the little dude. They go on IG. They sends the cousin the pictures. Whole time now, mind you, when she tell cousin and them what to do, they know where to come at. They know the neighborhood that they going to. Long story short, the cousins and them, they ends up jumping in the car. They spin around there, jump out, get wild. They ends up nailing the little dude. So now, when they nail him and put him down, this is wicked and wild because, like I told you, this is in the summertime, so everybody is always outside. They go around there doing broad day. Everybody outside, cameras is outside, but they so gone and busted off of whatever they had up in them. They not thinking about that. They go around there and they feel as though they putting some work in for their little cousin. And they thinking they doing some real business because they standing on business for their cousin. Because she done told them some lie acting like she in harm's way when the whole time she wasn't in trouble at all. So the little dudes end up going around there. They jump out. They do what they do. Long story short, they ends up getting caught on camera because they ends up catching the tags of the car. Bang, bang, bang. They backtrack that. Now they ends up getting back to her, not even because of the tags. One of the bras that end up being a witness around there, they tell the police, I don't really know who the guys is or the car, whatever the case may be, but I know one of the guys in there was my homegirl cousin. Boom. Now who do they go see? They go approach her, boom, grab her up, take her down the district. Now all her little street ways is gone out the window, and that's why I be trying to tell people, like, listen, you are a female. If you come on the first, third, or fifth, you don't need to play street at all because it's going to be some vulnerable times for you, sweetheart. I'm just telling you how it go. So when she get down there, they ends up cracking her. She ends up telling on her cousin. They go grab Cuzzo and then up now, guess what? Cuzzo and them doing a light bit. All because of them feeling as though they coming to stand on business about their little cousin who was never in harm's way to begin with. She trying to stand up for her boyfriend. Now big homie that's over the Fed joint, once he get the word on how all this ends up playing out, he mad because now he got some work to do because they didn't crack my little cousin. But he feel like, look at that. You done went through all that and you feel what I'm saying? Wicked and wild situations, man. But y'all know what it is, family. Let's jump into story number 2. Now, my story number 2, man, this was a wicked and wild one because we got this dude around this neighborhood right now. His name is Doug. His name is Doug because he got a passion. He just love to do whatever he gonna do with Doug's, right? So boom, we got this dude around the way, the same neighborhood. He a hustler, but he love Doug's as well, and he be selling them. So now when I say this dude Doug for real, he like a trainer. He probably got like 10 Dougs in his backyard for real. He be having the whole little kennel, teaching them tricks, trying to train them. He be going around the neighborhood, trying to tell people he'll train their Dougs, whatever the case may be. But he got a vicious habit. He love to put the smack up in him. So now, the little dude who be around there hustling, he would pay Doug to babysit, train, wash, whatever the case, whatever they had worked out, he would pay Doug to do whatever he was going to do with the Doug. So now, he would pay him with the smack, though. So boom. One day he goes over there, he drop his Doug off. He say, man, I'll be back in 2 days. He like, all right, that's a bet, man. I got you. He give him whatever he gonna give him for the payment. He cool. Boom, they go in there. Come 48 hours later. Now, backstory about Doug is, the rumor has it is he used to do wild stuff with the animals. Like, he was like, man, they say he was feeding them wild stuff, gunpowder and stuff like that. So he had wicked and wild rumors around his name about him and the Doug. So boom. Now, when the dude come back 2 days later to pick his Doug up, he get it, take it home. Everything was normal, but he said from the moment that he got him home, he was acting weird. He wasn't energized. The Doug was laying down. He was throwing up stuff like gagging and shit like that. So whole time, a day go by. He say, the little dude say, man, when I got my Doug back home, put him in there. I fed him something to eat. We ends up going to sleep for the night. When I woke up in the morning, I go down there to check on him. He say the Doug is gone. He M1, like he ain't moving or nothing. So sure, he go off this like a child to him. He immediately shoot down Doug shit. As soon as he get down Doug house, he get to knocking on the door. Boom, Doug open the door. He straight cracking. Boom, bitch, what the fuck you do to my Doug? Whole time now, Doug stumble into the house for real. He try to squat. Now, he like a white, kind of half-cock, stocky, white dude for real. So he try to put his little guards up. Little dude go in there, go crazy on him. Bang, 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 bang. I'm talking about pick him up, drop him straight on his head. Boom! Now, mind you, we all across the street for real, chilling on my man Tate porch. I think we was right there shooting dice, cooling, kicking a bobo, doing something. So we watching this shit go down. We just sitting right there laughing. But once we realize how serious it get, it ain't funny no more. So now him and Doug in there bumping, bang, 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 bang. He flushing Doug in there. So now, after he do what he do to him, he come on the porch. And I don't know why he did this. He got his back turned to the door, but he just sitting right there talking. So as he's sitting right there talking, saying whatever he say, he go on his phone. I guess his phone ring. Matter of fact, I think his phone ring. So he answer it. He like, hello? So he right there talking to whoever he talking to on the phone. He like, yeah, man, I said, the fuck this nigga Doug up, man. Yo, did some funny shit with my dog. So he going off talking to whoever he talking to on the phone. Whole time Doug done got up off the floor. He done ran in the kitchen, grabbed that situation. All you see is Doug. Like, you can see him standing on the porch. He talking on the phone to whoever he talking to. But you can see over his shoulder into the house, like into the doorway. Man, you see Doug spin the corner running. You just see something shiny in his hand. All you see is him hit him like he come over his shoulder, but he hit that motherfucker. Boom! As soon as he hit him, he hit the little dude right here. Boom! When he hit him, this was crazy to me too. He screamed, he like, ah! But when he leaned down for real, he tries to grab it. But the demonstration's so sharp, when he tried to grab it and Doug pull it back out, it like cut his hand. So now he turned around like, ah, man, what the fuck is you doing? Man, Doug slammed that motherfucker. Boom! Now when he hit him, the little dude, it hit him right here in the chest. The little dude again, I don't know why people do this. He tried to grab it again. Doug pull that motherfucker back out. But by this time, he falling down the steps. Boom, he falls down the step. Now, it's an elder lady that live across the street, too. We not saying her name, of course. She be out there, like, watering her little plants and stuff, and then she would just sit down. She had, like, a little swing chair. She's sitting right there. She see what's going on. She yells out Doug's real name. Arnold, put that down. You better not do that to that man. Whole time as he got it in the air, he just dropped that motherfucker for real. The little dude still laying right there. So now Doug stand over top of him and say, man, you better get the hell off my property. He goes back into the house. Now, this is crazy to us because, one, we like 16 years old. Two, he just did what he did and walked back in the house. But now, the dude just laid out right there on the ground for real. So now, in my mind, I'm looking at him like, man, is he gonna get up? Is he done? What is going on? Whole time he turns over, he tries to get up, he falls. Boom! After he falls, like you can see him look up, he yell out to the lady, because I don't think he's saying us, but he looking this way. He yell out to the lady, can you call for help, please? Can you call for help? Whole time she not running as fast as she could. She gets up, she walks into the house. She even tell she was an elderly. She still had a house phone. She come out the front door, she called 911. Boom, he just right there. But then she walks across the street, man, bless her. She walks across the street and she's sitting right there talking to him. Doug still ain't came back out the house. Boom, like 5 minutes later, 8 minutes later, they get to the scene for real. They throws him in the back. They go ahead and tighten him up. Now, mind you, he had one right here, but I thought this one right here was going to do him. Whole time, he just holding his little, like he got his hand right there or like his jacket balled up. He like holding, putting pressure on it for real. That ends up saving his life. Peoples get him right there. They get him in the truck, save him, shoot him down, shock trauma, wherever you need to go to. He ends up being, you know what I'm saying, he pulled through. But they definitely come back. The ambulance left. Police stayed on the scene. They hit that damn door immediately. They hit that motherfucker straight off the hinges. Boom! Doug is sitting in there in the living room, sitting on the couch, watching TV, eating something with a bowl. I don't know if it was cereal, soup, spaghetti, whatever it is. He's sitting right there on the couch eating something. Once you see the door come off the hinges, they up. Put your hands in the air. Don't move. They booked some. Doug still booked to this day. Now, I don't know if it's because of that, because like I told you, he had a lot of little wild, wicked and wild stuff with him, and he had a vicious habit, so it could have been a multitude of things that he could be booked for. But yeah, man, that was crazy. Y'all know the motto, wicked and wild what situations. With that being said, family, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, family. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. The flag going right here. V, I love y'all, man. Let's get them. Let's go. We out.